New here at 5, thousands of vacant buildings plague St. Louis, especially in neighborhoods where disinvestment and population loss has just devastated those communities. Right now, there are more than 25,000 vacant properties in the city of St. Louis, and many of them are owned by the city. But our Nathan Vickers is following the progress the city is making in tearing down and offloading these vacant properties. Nathan's live at 5 and on Penrose in North City, where a building was just torn down there today. Nathan?
That's right. Right now, that building is just a pile of bricks. But for years, it was a problem for this neighborhood. It was an eyesore. It caused some problems connected to it. But it's the latest in a series of demolitions the city has been doing as part of a project. Just over a year ago, they started spending $15 million in state-issued ARPA funds to give lots like these a fresh start.
The sound of falling brick is a welcome one for some neighbors.
It's a beautiful thing that they're doing. That'll stop the fires and people homeless sleeping in them.
The neglected house on the corner is coming down.
Put some more property here instead of just having this nuisance right here.
It's one of more than 100 city-owned buildings that have been demolished in just over a year. Part of a program through the St. Louis Development Corporation to demo 1,000 properties in the next 2 years.
Those 1,000 buildings are the most serious buildings that need to be torn down.
Dion Broxton works with SLDC and says at least 5 of those properties have been sold with plans for redevelopment. SLDC is also using funds to stabilize city-owned properties where repairs are still possible.
A lot of these properties are in North City, and we want the residents here in North City to understand that we're doing something about it. We're figuring out the process, and by the end of 2026, we hope that citizens can notice a difference.
The city has also contracted another 230 demolitions in the coming months.
We're happy to take down the buildings that are an eyesore, that are dilapidated.
Leigh Woods works with Hillsdale Demolition, which the city contracted for around 25 of those properties.
We don't have to live in communities that have a lot of distressed buildings that nobody's going to do anything with or that cannot be saved.
Demolishing old buildings can be difficult because of structural issues and the materials used. Some neighbors told us they were concerned that some of those materials would be buried at the site.
The city is paying them to tear down the building and haul the material away. You make enough money, not only from the city, but also from the brick sales, to haul that stuff away.
Woods says the company follows the city's handbook on disposing of that waste.
Sometimes, yes, they do see us putting debris into the ground, but it's debris that can be put into the ground. So that would be like concrete or brick backs, material that is able to go into the ground.
For now, neighbors hope to see a fresh start on the lot.
The more they bring down, the better it is for the neighborhood.
One that creates new opportunities instead of blight.
I hope they tear down the rest of them and get everything done the way they're supposed to get it done. Do it the right way.
But we also asked SLDC if projects like these might be impacted by federal funding freezes or cuts. SLDC told us that because these funds have already been obligated through ARPA, that this program should not be in any danger. Reporting live, Nathan Vickers, First Alert.